The BBC think for us.
No, I understand, but how long would you say you like your BBC?
Who's the man with the dreadlocks looking in the laundrette? Who's the man with the dreadies? Oh, here he comes. Is he coming back to his coffee pint pot, Captain Morgan's bed frame extraordinaire? Is this his construction here? He's getting his bed and everything ready, look, and he's got, oh shit. That is a large kitchen knife. Yeah, well, I think we might have to, first of all, see what this nice doggy is. Turner and Hooch. It's Hooch from Turner and Hooch. Hello, doggy. What is this? Dog's not impressed either. Although he's a good boy. Very good boy. How are you? Anyway, the guy, so he walks up to me, tries to hand me a $5, and he goes, will you go to the corner shop and get me some crisps and a Coca-Cola? I said, well, dude, I'm sorry, I don't work for you. And then he says, if you were my mate, you'd go get it. I just shrugged my shoulders. Bloody hell. But anyway, more interestingly, let's get back to his monument. Hello, Hooch, behind me. He's got his leather bag, his satchel. He's getting ready to build his flat pack bed. Look, he's even got the little bits ready. You know, you're going to need all your little screws and bolts and Allen key things. But the story here is clearly the kitchen knife. He doesn't have a barbecue. It's a and where's he decided to set it all up? At the Headless Cross. Something 1665, something. Anyway, how's our man doing? He's off to the corner shop. Wait, he's got to be a bit irrational in the street and stamp on some imaginary enemy first. No, actually, how could I judge? He's recycling. Eco-warrior. Okay, he's got his hoverboard out now. And he goes to the road. Oh great, I'm behind the parking meter thing. What's he doing? Still got his big knife there. In an interesting development, a man, unrelated, come along and picked up the hoverboard. And he's got himself his toilet paper, he's off to go sit on the throne. But I don't think that's his hoverboard. I think it belongs to our vagrant man. Lady here helping out. I think she's as intrigued as I am. There's a lot of interesting characters walking around Derby today. Yeah. Dunno. So these two, they seem maybe equally vagrant. She's saying, oh, the guy, this is his stuff, he's not been arrested, he's not in the shop, he's not here. I don't know if they're planning on taking the man's possessions. I've called the police, he's got a big kitchen knife here.
I know.
He's got a big knife.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Listen,
be careful.
Yeah, I know him, mate. He's got mental health issues and kind of scatty over
Mental health? Oh, that's okay then. You can have a big knife on the street. That's no problem.
I'm not saying...
I know.
Listen to me,
yeah,
please.
go on.
Somebody just came round to my friend's house. I overheard it said...
Yeah.
Because he's been sectioned a few times.
Oh, has he?
He's never hurt anyone.
Yeah.
But somebody beat him up or something. I've not seen it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
And they said he's got a big knife on him. That's why I've come up here to see where he is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, obviously, do you know what I mean?
Fair enough.
Trying to find him because I don't want him to hurt himself or anybody else.
No, he's milling around, but I've already, because obviously I don't...
Yeah, you got him.
I called him, yeah. I don't want to touch the knife.
I don't blame you.
Imagine getting my fingerprints all over it.
Don't blame you.
Yeah, you know how it is. But
I didn't see that. I heard somebody say he had a Rambo knife, and that's why.
No, it's just a standard kitchen knife. Yeah.
It's fine. Do you know what I mean? I just heard. I know him dead well. He's got mental health issues. He wouldn't hurt no one, honestly. But yeah, I get that 100%, mate. It's not all right. It's not all right. But he's got. I think he got recently beat up by the guy who's exchanging a house to someone, and it's all. I know this ain't right. He needs to go to hospital.
Yeah, he needs to be looked after.
Yeah. That's why I'm worried about him.
Yeah.
So them in the laundrette said he wasn't kicking off. He was just like.
Yeah.
So he said he went towards the shop there. I've been in the shop. He's not in there. He's not. He's usually on WhatsApp and.
Fair enough. Well, that's nice. He's got friends to look after him anyway. Yeah. But he was also another thing. He was throwing things. It looks like a perfume bottle or something. He's been throwing items from across the road.
I understand completely, mate. I get that.
And he's left his full pack of fags as well.
Yeah, let me up. Yeah, I'll pick it up.
There you go. Yeah.
He does clearing it up, trying to make his bed in.
Poor guy, yeah. I saw, in his fantasy, he's going to set up a bed. He's got his barbecue tongs.
Yeah. Can't do it. It's a monument.
Yeah, poor guy.
What do we do, Craig?
The police should be here. I've called them to remove the knife, so I reckon they're just going to offer him help.
Section him.
I know nowadays. I don't think this is crazy enough for sectioning. I honestly don't.
Last time he ran Monument in town.
Yeah.
Then the council or something like that, and he was doing something there when last time he had a meltdown.
Oh yeah.
Bipolar,
yeah.
And he got sectioned straight away. They don't even take him to the police station.
They just take him straight to hospital.
I think he needs that. He lost his wife a couple of years back.
Oh, poor guy.
She was in Malaysia, so he couldn't get there to the funeral.
Oh shit! Yeah.
He's a good guy though, really is.
Yeah. Have you seen him? He ran off down the brick and tile, but
no. I just heard someone laughing about it, and I said.
Look at that, Leroy. We hope you're okay, mate. Come back for your leather satchel, and we'll get you the help you need. Look at that, your friend's here. You're in her contact book.
Leroy, darling.
Leroy's got a seat now. What kind of seat's he got? Great, van's in the way. Gonna have to do a through the van shot. He's got a toilet seat.
There's not many nice people, is there, anymore? So.
Not nowadays, no. At least you're trying. No, thank good on you. You're trying to help him. But Leroy is he's still getting his base camp set up. Some rubberneckers here in the laundrette, and then you see over here the rubberneckers in the laundrette instinctively felt me filming, and they just all turned around to stare at me. Had to smile and give them a thumbs up so they don't come out and turn it from my beautiful laundrette into my ugly laundrette. Well, it begins. 10 minutes from the 999 call. Hiya, sorry, hope you don't mind me recording. I'm just doing a YouTube video as well. I made the call. In his barbecue utensils is a large kitchen knife.
Right.
And I didn't want to move it myself because obviously.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I see you on YouTube.
Nice one, mate. How you doing? I'm just shooting a little video now. Yeah.
I follow you on YouTube.
I'm good.
I like you. You were always in Manchester, aren't you?
That's me, mate. Cheers. Thanks for watching.
No worries.
Thanks for watching. That one there.
That's why I put the elastic band on it. They're using for sprinkles.
You spoke to my colleague?
Yes, I made the 999 call. Yes, yes.
No worries.
It was an original 101, but then he got more erratic, so I called 999.
Yeah.
It's he's not waved it around, but just the fact he has it, it doesn't make me very happy. Yeah.
As much as he says he's going to be building this, I think we'll end up taking a knife away from him.
Yeah.
I don't think he should be having a knife.
No, that's for sure. 100%. 100%.
Seems all right. I didn't even know there was a memorial there.
No, it's a former memorial, I think. Headless cross. Oh shit, he's going to walk in the road now. All right.
I think we'll get rid of the knife and then hopefully. Are you one of the business owners? Are you local? Or?
No, I'm a tourist. I'm staying, but I'm a YouTuber. I'm based in Manchester.
Oh right.
And I film weird street situations. So this is, but no, I'm staying in a little hotel.
What's it done? Like followed you around?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I can escape Manchester, but the Manchester follows me around.
Yeah, right.
But
What are you thinking? He's not having that.
Yeah, we'll try and get that off.
Well, I'll be trying to
I love the calm nature of British policing. Says to his colleague, so what do you think then? The guy shrugs his shoulders and goes, well, he's not having that, pointing at the knife. That's true. Whatever the deal is, you can't be a crazy person with a large kitchen knife. In fact, you can't even be a normal person with a large kitchen knife. Let me give you some context as to how far away he is right now. The lazy man's walk-in is the Zoom. A lot of people on the street seem to be vouching for him. He is harmless, he has mental health, but even so, from harmless and having mental health to seeing a demon in someone and pulling out the blade, not a risk we're going to take, is it? All good. Right, I think this is it. This is the grabbing of the kniff. Here's the grabbing of the kniff. Yep, and that was that. I'm going to report you for having a knife. No one laughed. Fair enough. Oh, he's got some tea. Oh my God, no, don't drink that.
I've got to go to Morocco just to check. I've been walking so much, I'm not stressing.
Come on, Charlie, get us a good thumbnail. Come on, Charles. Where's the thumbnail we're all dreaming of? Maybe there. Bang. Right there. I love how just casually he just holds the big blade there. Yeah, you know, whatever. I'm going to call 999 and say there's an armed policeman holding a blade in the main street. All right. Yeah, nice. Love it. Beautiful. Look at that. I love it. So just to have a quick look. New leather bag, phone case, back of a seat. But the latest development is he's ripped up a anti-car ramming of peace barrier, and it's part of his deconstructed bed barbecue installation. Tracy Emin would be like, it's like, where's your bollard hole, bro? Where'd you get the bollard from, dude? Oh, where's my bollard? It's part of Crazy Man's installation now. Brick and tile pub though looks all right actually. You know what? Ignoring Knife Man for a bit, Derby's quite chill. It's our man. Hey dude, you okay?
How you doing, mate?
Are you winning, yeah? All good? You winning?
Man, I'm just the feet are not hurting as much now.
Oh good.
But there was red raw, because I haven't slept for about 68 hours. Man.
68 hours. I see you getting a kind of like a bed installation set up. Good luck.
Yeah, that's bipolar.
Oh, is it?
My bipolar.
Yeah.
Mental illness.
Yeah.
People moan about getting in the hospital.
Yeah.
Like for mental illness.
Yes.
Too much stigma about it.
Yes.
Me, I'll give the police my hands freely. Put the silver bracelets on like they do in Thailand. Well, I lived in Thailand for this country.
Oh well, savadika.
Savadika.
Well, listen, my name's Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
I just wanted to give you Charlie
Brown.
Brown. I wanted to say I wish you all the best. God bless you.
God bless you, mate. Hey,
And all the best. Give me a hug.
Hey, come on, man bite. Boom.
Wait, one last chest bump for the camera.
Boom. Hey.
Thank you, mate. All the best.
Rastafari.
Take care, mate. See you later. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Pete and you're watching the Charlie Veach Show. Stay tuned.
Thank you. Been in Derby about an hour. Dropped Laura off. Gonna meet her sister. Some family. Coming back to the main drag here. And there's a very talented man spinning his beads on a string. Don't know how to describe it, so I'll just show you. Have you ever seen anyone spin his beads as well as this guy? What a fancy talent that is. Look at that, up and down, left and right. Look at the concentration on that. Hello, mate. How are you doing? All good. Hello. Hey, man. How are you? Yeah, not seen you for a few weeks. Any bother with the law or anything? No, they're all chill, yeah. Nice one, mate. St. Peter's Church, eh? And there's a group here having a pray. And Beads on the String Man, he is still flying.
Would you be prepared to fill in a card for me?
Maybe, depends what side. I can't figure out which side of the euthanasia argument you're on.
Well, A, we don't stand for euthanasia.
Oh, have I got it wrong?
No,
Sorry.
no, we stand for assisted dying.
Assisted
So
dying.
People have got to be over 18.
Yeah.
Got to be terminally,
Over 18?
Yeah.
Yep.
Be terminally ill.
Yep.
2 doctors diagnosing that.
Yep.
In end of life situation.
Yep.
As in terminally ill.
Yep.
And then they can apply onto the programme.
Yep.
The situation in the UK is
Yep.
even more complex.
Yeah.
They've got to go before a panel of the lawyers
Yeah.
and etc. to get onto
Yeah.
into the programme, and then
Yeah.
it's self-administered to.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Because I'm doing a YouTube video about Derby. Is it okay if I turn the camera and film both of us? Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's
so
fine. Okay.
it's explained that it's not euthanasia, it's compassion
It's
in dying.
compassion in dying. So it's people who are over 18,
Yep.
have got a terminal diagnosis, are in pain,
Yep.
and if they
Yeah.
go before a panel and various other criteria that's going through Parliament at the
Yeah,
moment
okay.
to become law, provided they satisfy those criteria,
Yeah.
they can sign up to
What if someone-
voluntarily
yeah.
ending their life early.
What if someone's not terminally ill, but they're in a lot of pain and they don't want to live anymore? Not allowed to? So you need to be terminally ill.
You've got to be terminal. It's got to
Well,
be
in that case, I have no arguments. I think that's absolutely fine. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Name's Charlie Veach on YouTube, and
Charlie, pleased to meet you.
nice to meet you as well. What's your name?
My name's Jim.
Jim.
Evans.
Sorry for it being the wrong hand, but
It
Jim,
is,
thank
yeah,
you.
it is.
Hello, mate. You okay?
You already have a name around the town.
They know me on the YouTube channel. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So one final soundbite, one sentence about why what you're doing here is important. Why is it important?
It's because it's compassion. It's about showing compassion
Yeah.
and giving people choice.
Yeah. So there's no chance that I could try and convince my granny to maybe, because she's a bit of a
No.
burden and she's
No.
maybe cost of living crisis, it's a bit expensive to keep granny at home.
One of the big things is about coercion.
Coercion,
more,
yeah.
More for people with disabilities, they
Yeah.
have a fear about that because obviously.
Yeah, because no one wants to be a burden as well.
No,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
But no system's perfect.
Yeah.
But given that 170 people a week die in this country by committing suicide because they're in pain.
170 a week, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, it is.
Well, keep up the good work, sir, and thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much.
Cheers. As we have a look at some average Derby faces, I want you to just take a deep breath and meditate on all the people that you find beautiful, that you love. Keep thinking it. You can exhale now. Who do you love? Yoda. You love Yoda. So this installation is called The 15 Most Attractive People in Derby. I'm only joking. They're quite nice little clay things, actually. It's oh, she's almost been sphinxed from Egypt, if you get the reference. What do you think, male sparrow man? All good? The old buildings of Derby. Here's St. Peter Street, and it's now an HSBC bank. It's probably been a bank for over 150 years. Just walking down the main drag here. As you can see by the crowds up ahead, this is where it's happening. Look at that, look at the humanity. So, like in Manchester, most of the content takes place around Piccadilly Gardens. Here in Derby, most of the action takes place along here. If the pro-Hamas crowds come out today, it's still early, it's about 12:30, 1 o'clock. If they come out today, it'll be because phase 2 of the ceasefire in Gaza was that Israel would not bomb the strip as long as they kept releasing the hostages, and you can guess what Hamas did. Hello mate, all good? All good. You can tell what Hamas did. They switched off the tap of hostages, and when you know they're being starved and tortured and they're all dying, not all of them, but a lot of them are dying, Hamas released a very cruel video of one of their dead bodies. First of all, they released a video of the old Israeli guy alive, and then they very grotesquely released a video of his dead body, saying, "This is your fault, Israel." And so that is why, all those reasons, all of the above, why the pro-Hamas crowd may come out here today. There's a time traveler here from the 1930s. I've been observing him, and that's all he's doing is observing. He's purchased a modern beverage, the strawed McDonald's soft drink, to try and blend in, but he doesn't fool me. Those of us who are here on the street with a keen eye will know this guy's using some Heisenberg, Niels Bohr quantum technology to travel 90 years into the future. You're not fooling me, Reginald. You can suckle that McDonald's soft drink all you want. I know what you really are. Time traveler. Main coffee shop here has been enriched, probably by angry crackheads. Usually how these things go, they get denied the usage of the bathroom, or they get caught stealing something, and then they smash up all the glass. Oh look, who's that handsome guy in the window? Oh, it's me. Whoa, poison dart frog. Careful guys. Nature very often displays its toxicity so that you know not to touch. Hence the ultra bright colours. So plight and blight of the UK High Street is more and more shop fronts are turning into nasty one-armed bandit fruit machine casinos. Harvest your hope. Lose all your money. Harvest your hope. Just put another £10 down. You're so much closer to that victory. You know it's only a matter of time before you win that jackpot. Just double down, guys. Promise nothing bad will happen. So we look down at the playland over there, and whilst I'm on my middle-aged man ranting at things, my issue with... First of all, we'll do the wide angle so you can see the whole thing. My issue with modern art, even when it's allegedly talented, like, first of all, I'm not appreciating the baby pink and the baby blue. I get triggered by those colours, and it's the chaotic, demonic, non-understanding of weird beings and demons, like a grotesquerie. He seems like a good enough artist if he actually made some beauty. Can you imagine? He could do something really nice here, but instead you've got weird half chihuahua cyclops demons eating. Yeah, the kid knows. The kid knows. It's coming up now to Derby Town Hall. The security in there, not only have they kicked me out, not violently, not strongly, they with purpose kicked me out and said I'm not allowed to film in there when I was trying to cover the public building. And it doesn't get more public than a publicly accessible town hall paid for by the taxpayer. That's pretty public. So not only have they thrown me out, they, I would say, aggressively and physically threw Reggie Photo out, fellow YouTuber. And I think if my memory serves me correctly, they also aggressively kicked out Auditing Britain. Now, are they even open on a Saturday? Probably. They open? Oh my god, they are open. I'm not going to let them, give them the joy of kicking me out. Not today. I'm just going to get these forbidden photons. Forbidden. A few more seconds. Just for the purpose and the point. Just for the principle. And cut. I don't know if you saw that at the very end there. Security popped his head out just before I stopped filming there. But I think I'm safe out here in, what would we call this? It's not no man's land. This would be every man's land. Not allowed. And whilst we're here, let's just say a little bit of sandstone classical architecture can really improve your otherwise drab brick building. I'm sure you'd agree. Look at that. Makes all the difference. Okay, this one's for free for Derby City Council. Free. So we're just off the main road. There's the town hall where we're at. Come here. There's a statue of a ram over there. But I just want to show you. Main road. Cars can accelerate fast down here. And the car ramming bollards of peace. Sorry, car ramming of peace bollards are okay on this side. But under the CCTV they allow this big spot here. And it's always when a mass casualty car ramming takes place that everyone's like, oh no, we could never have prevented it. And here's Exhibit A. Could never have prevented it. Admiral, slots, gaming, online, casino. Again, just lowering the tone. Nothing wrong with, you know, gambling amongst your mates on something, but the whole massive industry of gambling and casinos is literally built on the customers always losing. No other business is like that. Most businesses get successful by the customer winning. What do you want? You want a new Android phone? Here's a good one. Wow, you've won. You want a new iPhone? There you go. Boom, you've won. What's that? You want 2 tickets to Turkey for your teeth? Boom, you've won. Yet gambling. Oh, you want to be millionaire? You want to be millionaire? Fuck you. Have debt. When you got to deliver food, but also liberate Arrakis from the Harkonnens by midday. Ha ha! More scenes of modern Britain. Lovely old Edwardian or Victorian building. Albert Street, named after Queen Victoria's husband, Prince Albert. And of course you've got the obligatory ball cam with little windscreen wiper to make sure it doesn't miss a single crime. Oh, I do like being watched over by people in dark CCTV control rooms. Oh yeah, that makes me feel good about my privacy and so forth. And the very best thing about the non-stop CCTV everyone monitored is that these millions of new arrivals who are like oftentimes quite savage are not deterred by the abstraction of CCTV. What's the point? Oh yeah, to watch all of us, the rest of us. You know, those dangerous straight white males running around doing incel stuff. Derby and Derbyshire Banking Company. And now it's a tea room. Ah, here's the one I was looking for. Slots. And it's called Casino. That'll attract the dim-witted even more. Oh, Casino! Oh, I'll win some cash in there, mate. Up ahead here, it's by the still abandoned assembly rooms. I've been coming to Derby on and off for about 2 years. They've done nothing with this brutalist nonsense. But up ahead, we have a man with a very similar hairstyle to myself who's taken too much. Nah, he's looking for his contact lens. That's what they're always doing. And just like in Durham, we have here the people self-sterilizing with the Japanese super weapon. What's the Japanese super weapon called? The Japanese sterilizing super weapon. It's called Pokemon Go. And you'll see the signs. A bunch of young people stood around in one place on their phones. If Beanie Man will move, I'll show you a Pikachu hat. Come on, Beanie Man. Come on, you're not going to catch them all stood still like that. Come on, there's a Charmander just behind that wall. Come on, mate. Oh, there you go. There's your Pikachu hat. Just about. There you go. And then if we come over here, the rotund gentleman wearing some Japanese Osaka branded t-shirt. And I'm seeing a lot of yellow. This guy here really likes yellow, like his favorite character, Pikachu. I see a police car in the distance, and first of all, not allowed to sit down on this monument. You want a little metal plug up your. No, you don't. So you're not going to sit at this monument. Don't know why they've done that, but they have. So much abandonment. It's all so abandoned at the assembly rooms. They've even given up on the tourists. Look, tourist information. And they say here in purple, change is coming. But it's not really. Where are they going to find the money? Although, do you know what this place really needs? It needs a whole bunch of build fast, build cheap, glass and metal Meccano apartments to sell to rich billionaire Arabs and Chinese. And then the government can fund ramming a whole bunch of people in there, give them housing benefit, free money, personal independence payment. And we can wreck this country even quicker. So the taxpayers pay money to the government, who then fund the rental yields of rich overseas people, with people who should be working for a living, but they're getting their rent paid for free. Very not allowed. I misjudged this one. There's no pavement in the middle of this roundabout. But just to show you how quiet Central Derby is on a Saturday afternoon in spring. Where is everyone? Bloody hell. Where are they? The place should be crawling with people, but it's not. Anyway, here's our police car. Is there an incident? That's what we all want to know. Derbyshire. Constab? Preventing stabbies? I'm afraid to say, guys, I could tell that this particular guy, he's here on a cleanup operation. So we pass police car and we get to the little rivery bit. There's always a few ducks and geese sat around, a few seagulls bothering people. But I'm really looking forward to see if there's a couple of police speaking to some crackheads. That's why I'm here. Not for the geese, sorry guys. Not here for you. Your secret is safe with me, Canadian Gooseman. I won't tell them what you're really like. So just seeing some patterns here. It's all very normal, but you've got the riptide. The riptide where it breaks in the middle. Oh, no, not there, there. Yeah, Gooseman. You'd get shot down over there, Gooseman. Talk to me. Here on the side of the big ram statue. He's a big healthy boy. That's an absolute unit, that one. But much more sadly, the Derby Ram. That's his name. Big boy. Much more sadly, look at the state of disrepair on this 1930s Art Deco corner building here. So beautiful and so sad, so dilapidated and worn out. Just think of the potential. It's, you know, what it is inner cities in Britain, and much like in America, inner cities became hellholes with crackheads. And so the chance of living in the immediate city centre isn't that attractive to people. Just like the Americans now, we want suburbs and gardens and white picket fences away from the crackies. We've got a tip-off, just like a skilled rabbi. I'm told to go to Normanton Road, but I'm worried. I'll be ready to run like the wind. Anyway, behind me, smells like Amsterdam, but not good Amsterdam. Cheap North Amsterdam, the bad coffee shops. There's been a pilau rice incident, guys. I blame the guys outside the fried chicken shop. No, sorry, Fry's Chicken. This crow just crashed. He crashed into the plastic signage. And then he dropped what he was carrying, and now he's gone. So on our way to Normanton Road, and I see my first mosque with a golden dome. We've all watched The Bourne Identity. We've all watched The Bourne Supremacy. Maybe some of you have even watched The Bourne Ultimatum. But none of you will be aware of the low-budget British version where Jason tries to survive 24 hours on the British street without any crack. The Bourne Street. Lara Croft Way. Was Tomb Raider developed here in Derby? And then I've always used the term Tomb Raider to describe a man who goes for really old women. You're a Tomb Raider. Meow. What about you, skinny cat? Skinny cat on a bin. Are you doing well? Look at that, but that feels good behind the ears. That feel good? Meow. Meow. Right, where's Normanton Road? I'm looking for Drama Cat. Scaredy cat. No, you're not a scaredy cat, you're a confident kitty. There's a chapter in Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life that says if a cat is friendly to you on the street, stop and give it some affection. I always wondered what he meant by that. Oh, you want more, do you? Alright, cut. Bye bye, kitty. That's it, that's it. That's nice. You've seen something else. Oh, no, you've not. Anyway, cut. Look who's following me for more love. I've tried to say goodbye. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Love you too. Wish I could take it with me. But you're probably someone's kitty. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. That's a beautiful cat. Very friendly. Is it your cat? It's a lovely cat. You must have raised it very well. So friendly. Sorry? Oh yeah? Nice one. Cool, kitty. We gotta go. Take care. Bye bye, kitty. Look at that. It's my cat now. Almost there. Get your burgers out, Wendy. Get your burgers out. And they've got halal. Wendy. Okay. One police officer and one police community support officer speaking to a man, and then further down there there's more police interactions. Something's happened here. The people say it's very diverse and vibrant here, and I've seen my first immigration lawyer. It's what you need. We'll help you stay. Your kids are... Hello mate, how's it going? Okay, yeah, how you doing? Nice to see you, thanks very much. Is Normanton Road that way? Nice one, mate. I hear that people tell me it's good content down there. Nice one, mate. All the best. See it. So, we hear your daughter likes Peppa Pig, so you can't get deported back to Afghanistan because they think Peppa Pig is a Western devil. And then, according to human rights laws, you can stay. Not too sure if I like the traffic going down into Normanton Road. Happy to be a walker today. 7 dentals away, just as long as I stay, I'll be waiting. I've been here for about 10 minutes. To my very left here, and the shop next to it and across the road is a gold centre, and this looks like the exact kind of place where gangsters would reverse a stolen pickup into this gold shop if a car wasn't parked in the way and just raid it. Just get that vibe. I've seen videos like that from Birmingham. And in areas that look very much like this area also reminds me of Hare Hills, or Hare Hill in Leeds. And what's that over there? Pack Foods. Okay, 15 minutes on Normanton Road. I'll tell you guys directly, straight, it's been overhyped. I think if you're a quiet, civilized Englishman, an area like this can be quite overwhelming. But when you're a cosmopolitan, international, living in a big city, kind of crazy person professionally like me, this is no different than Didsbury, Rusholme in Manchester. This is like the Curry Mile. And oh look, they've got a Palestine flag raising money. Palestine flag. Oh, but you know what? I'm slightly outnumbered here. I'm going to keep my opinions to myself for now. And my next observation, having been here 20 minutes now, is there's no crackheads. I just feel that if they tried to act in a crackheady manner here, a bunch of Turkish cousins would come out of a kebab shop armed with big kebab knives and say, "Oi, crackhead, not round here." We saw that in the London riots. They smashed up many areas. Then they got to the Turkish area, and the big Turks with their big knives were like, Nah, you're alright, mate. You're not smashing up our kebab shop. So yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting here on Normanton Road. It's overwhelming if you're not used to it. Pretty standard if you know the trajectory of Western countries for the last 25 years. What is funny though, there's not very many drinking establishments, not many pubs. They got one pub here. It's almost disguised as a pub. Doesn't look like a pub, and if it wasn't for the 4 pints of Carling and the logo, I would be like, that's probably just a brothel. As a horny 16-year-old, did you ever beat one out to the heavily polygoned PlayStation 1 rendering of Lara Croft? No, neither did I. It's a terrible thing to do. Here's the Derby purveyor of the not allowed certification. It's interesting to see them working. He's not interested in the disabled badges and the Fiat. Not interested in the Tesla. And yeah, most boring shot in this video. It's over now. Heading back into the town centre, and the uniformity of these verandas took my eye. So you must look at it as well. This reminds me of my bin in the kitchen in the student flat in Edinburgh, just always in that state. No matter when you empty it, it's just always in that state. Came into McDonald's to use the bathroom, and there's some floor romance going on, as you do. So this guy here, he stops me and goes, "Hey, can I interview you for the BBC?" I said it's my favourite channel, you guys never lie.
BBC is the best news, don't you think?
You know what? When I want to be told how to think, what is best for me to think, I go to the BBC, because thinking for yourself is hard and boring.
It's hard and boring.
So it's better that the people in the BBC think for us.
No, I understand, but how long would you say you like your BBC?
My BBC, I like it to be at least in the evenings, when I'm tired. When I'm tired, maybe 7 or 8 hours, no, 7 or 8 inches to really satisfy. You know, yeah, man.
No, really.
Anything less than 8 inches, it doesn't touch the sides.
No,
so
that's the best thing. But obviously, I like my BBC.
Yeah.
Just short but long, with a little bit of girth. You understand what I mean?
Short but long. What do you mean by short but long?
Short but long, but a little bit of girth.
Oh, so like stumpy but wide.
Exactly.
Yeah, look at that.
Exactly that. All my days.
Yeah.
All my days. What do you think? What do you think about BBC?
Look at that. We're all.
I don't think about BBC. I don't know why that's on your mind.
I mean, damn. Subscribe to Charlie Beach.
You know what?
Subscribe.
You guys, as a young, very handsome black man,
Thank you. What can I say?
going up to people asking them what they think of the BBC is actually quite good.
It's actually quite good.
And if I were a handsome young black man, I'd be asking all these women, and also the men. It's 2025.
Okay, but what if now I told you to shut up?
Shut up. I would shut. I'd obey you. I would do as the BBC says.
Oh, so am I superior to you?
Mate, the BBC is funded by billions of pounds to keep the BBC erect, to keep it standing over everyone, to keep it as a big purple helmeted warrior with a thick news shaft.
Wait. What do you think about Will Smith's BBC?
Will Smith? Well, it didn't satisfy his wife, did it?
No, it didn't. Okay. What
Go
about
on.
P. Diddy?
P. Diddy, apparently that baby lotion, he got his BBC a bit too slippy.
Way too
And
slippy.
apparently it slipped into a lot of people that it shouldn't have slipped into.
Especially Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber enjoyed that.
Poor. Looking at him now, he looks like a crackhead. I think he's traumatized by the Diddy BBC.
He really is. He really is. You know what? All praise. All praise
And
BBC.
all hail and the whole praise.
Yes, exactly that.
Well, can I just get your first name, so we can get it on the channel? Yes, your first name.
The first name is KBTV. That's the first name.
Look at that, guys. Name your kids KBTV. That's a good first name.
And Caleb Monteberry.
Caleb, thank you, Caleb. All the best, guys. Thank you. Oh. Well, bead on the string spinner, he's back. And again, I am mesmerized by the talent. Spin those beads, bro. The law cometh. Wait, is that a Titan cop in the middle? Yes, appears to be. He's not that big, he just looks big next to the two small female officers. Big famous video at I think London Euston Station. PCSO, which when they were with the British Transport Police, they carry handcuffs. And there was a, how can I describe him, a very large African male threatening her. And she had to retreat, carrying her handcuffs away from the large threatening male until some male officers arrived, and then he was detained. I'm against female officers, of course. Female police officers can play a very vital role. And I've seen many a brave female officers on like drunken nights out getting right in big aggressive men's faces and arresting them, because a male officer tries to do that. There's too much animalistic ego testosterone. So of course backed up by some large male officers, but also for, you know, intelligence gathering, dealing with bereavement, turning up at people's houses to discuss things with them. You don't need to be massive and strong and have a set of cock and balls on you for most police stuff, but for the traditional police stuff, you know, fighting criminals and arresting big bad men, they struggle. So I'm here with the one and only Spinning Bead Man. Hey, Spinning Bead Man, how are you? Where are you from, Bead Man? Lithuania, Vilnius, something like that. Oi! Need is a Lithuanian in central Derby spinning his beads. What? No, I don't. You're joking, aren't you? You're joking.
Of course I am.
Good man. You need permission to film here, he says. Check out this laser. You see that? See that laser? Well, look at this. 70s and 80s and 90s at Metro Bar. Metro Tail Bar. The smoke coming out of the Metro Bar. Look at that. The cigarettes they're enjoying in there. Don't know if you can see it through this, but there's a lot of smoke coming out. Streets are shiny. The rain is raining. And the anti-social brigade, aka the police, are finding not too many bites in this pond today. The rain suppresses crackheadery even more than Law and Order does.